Hey guys, I'm back with another fantastic alcohol ink tile sort of tutorial. I don't know, maybe it's a tutorial. Show you what I do. I don't know if it's teaching you anything, but it's kind of just what I like to do on these. I like to, what I've learned from the last video is I've learned so much actually, but I like to customize these and make them gift sets. And so my current project is an anniversary gift. So what I'm going to do is make a set of 4 coasters out of alcohol ink, but then I'm going to personalize them. I've cut out some personalizations on my die cutting machine for the couple who were married last year. So I'm gonna put that on one, and this one's a Mr. and Mrs. I'll put on one, and then just a couple of little quotes till the end of time and love is kind. So I'll do these after I've set the alcohol ink on them. We're not gonna play with fire today just because I didn't bring the fire in from the back, so we're just gonna work with what we have. I'm gonna use my heat gun to heat it up, and let me tell you, the heat gun has changed since the last video because I seal these now, not in any triple thick or any glaze or spray. I've come to find that none of that stuff really works. Not really. Like it will give you like a temporary hold, but it's not permanent, and so that's not good if you're making coasters. If you're making it just for art, you want to sit it on a desk or something like that, then obviously it doesn't need to be coated like that. But I find that if I put this if I put this epoxy resin on it, it's really very pretty. See, this is coated with the resin. You see the glare on that? That's a top coat clear resin. It cures very hard. It's durable. It's safe. All of that. So, and it's pretty. So that's the customization that I had did for my niece Susie for Christmas. Mind you, she still hasn't received it. I'm horrible. Anyway, oh, turned the light off. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the alcohol inks. I'm prone to cursing, so if you get easily offended by curse words, you probably want to stop the video now and move on to something else. My videos are not for everybody. I'm just going to be who it is that I am, and I cuss, and that's just what it is. So you've been warned. All right, so I just grabbed a handful of inks out of my box. I didn't really have a color scheme in mind. I've already cleaned the tile, so all I'm going to do now is just add some drops of color. That's a denim blue. Now we have lemonade. I'm just going to drop it on here. Botanical, took some kind of green. Red pepper. And this is oregano. So no rhyme or reason, just filling it out. I'm definitely have different techniques since the last video. So I didn't put alcohol down first. I just put the colors on. Shouldn't have did that shit. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna drop this on here, some alcohol. Now I'm just gonna swirl it around quickly. I don't want the colors to run too much into each other, kind of like that. So now my heat gun comes into play, and I like the heat gun because it kind of pushes the alcohol around. And it dries it fairly quickly too. So that's another reason why I like it. I didn't get this corner, obviously, but I think it's really pretty. Now, I used to put all these, I used to go back in with these dots and things, and I'm not so big on that now, just because I just really like the way this looks. I missed the corner, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But I really like just how that came out. And it looks like it has a glare on it, but it really doesn't. I missed that little corner there. But, you know, there's really never a wrong way to do this. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this here green, a little bit of this here yellow, and I'm just going to dab some color on there. So it says the battery's low, so I don't know how much time we have. I've just dabbed just a teensy bit of color on there. Now I'm going to try it with a little blue with my finger. See? And now it's covered. So now I don't have to do anything. So the next step, I would make all the, let's make one more. We'll make one more. Same process. Move this one out of the way. I don't want anything to get on it. I don't have no particular way I'm going about this. I'm just adding the stuff on there. Alright, now let's add the alcohol. I add a lot of alcohol because I like to move it around quickly and the alcohol falls off. Yes, I wanted more red. So now I'm coming with the heat gun. I put a drop of blue in there just because I didn't see any blue really. And I like the way that melded together. Same colors, a completely different design. I love it. It's like got a red brownish undertone to it. It's very pretty. I still missed a corner, a little bit of a corner. See that little corner there? I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Except this time I got some leftover alcohol and ink on my board here. So I'm just going to add a little red to that. Maybe a little blue. And then I'm just going to go in ever so gently, not wanting to disturb what we've already created. Right? Just dab it off. And so I'm going to come back with the heat gun and dry it up. But it's blue and I like it. It's pretty. So that's what we added to that little corner without disturbing what we already had. It's very pretty. I like the colors. Let's do a side by side of the two. Same colors. They're completely different. Watch. Boom. I guess that one has a little more green in it, which is her favorite color, so I use green, but I like it a lot. Set it aside. I'm gonna go in, let me get this up, this excess alcohol. Actually, I'm not done. So my next step is to create black sides just to give it a more finished look. I'm looking for black guys and I don't see it, so oh, there it is. Just to give it a more finished look, I add black to the sides. So dab a little bit of your alcohol ink on your, I don't know what this is, felt applicator. And I just take it to the sides. It goes fairly quickly. That way you don't see all the colors. You see how it's semi-stained with all the colors that ran over? So we're just making it black now. One color, very easy. Same thing, same process here. That's gonna dry. So we're done with that. Okay, now I'm gonna take these old raggedy gloves off. I think I reused them from Jackson's video earlier. They make my hands a little sweaty though. Okay, so what do I need is what the hell is it? Oh, found it. I need, this is a roll of tape, like adhesive tape, which helps me to keep the sticker on, to transfer it. Basically, it's transfer tape. I couldn't think of the shit. Anyways, it's transfer tape, so I'm just gonna measure it out here. The tile is obviously no bigger than 4 inches wide, 4 by 4. So I just want to center it, you know. Then I'm gonna put this on best as I can. I rub it, not on the tile. That was dumb of me. Think Jamie. Oh no, I'm over here messing stuff up. Where is it? Oh. Okay. Anyway, give it a good thorough scratching on. They have these little squeegees that you can use, but I don't know. Shit is time consuming and I don't really want to take that much time. Let me just be honest, damn it. So I'm lazy, and so I do lazy crafts. I'd like to do things that are done fast but are nice. So then you just figure out which way, however way you want to lay your design. Center it. I eyeball it. I don't do nothing special to this shit. And then I just sorry. Then I just scratch it on there. And then I just pull it up. Now I think that's pretty cool. Like, somebody gave something like that to me, I would adore it. I think that's awesome. I know they haven't received anything like this, damn it, because I made it. And yeah, because I made it. So, and this is reusable, so I'm gonna use the hell out of it. Okay, moving on to the Mr. and Mrs. trailer part. Same thing. Get that transfer tape on there. Get your little back and forth on. Okay. And hopefully I got the dots and shit. So the periods and whatnot. Same process. Just go ahead and, yeah, go ahead and center it best as you can. I'm not really that great at centering, but you know, I try, and I look a little crooked, but hell, it's homemade, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure you definitely use something that say handmade especially for you, so that you can excuse any imperfections that may have been created or caused when you did this. So bam, right? So we have these two so far. The video's getting kind of long, so I won't go too far into it. So I got the sides done. At this point in the game, what I would do, and I didn't bring the paint in the house, so I'm not gonna do it today, is I would paint the back of this black. Or even, I don't know, let's run this over it and see. Nah, I don't like it. It's gonna take too long. And I'm all about quick. I'm gonna go ahead and use it because this ink will dry up on this felt pad. So at least we'll get some ink out of it, but I don't really like it. Anyways, I will do this all the way black, right? After I did that black, I would then use this product here. I swear I'm gonna make a video using the resins, but not today because I didn't bring everything in the house because I wasn't thinking, and I keep all of my craft stuff in the garage, so I don't have everything I need inside the house to make the video properly for you guys today, and I apologize. But it's called Art Resin, and I got it from Amazon, and it's half and half. 1 part hardener and 1 part resin. And with this particular one, it's supposedly doesn't have odor, but it does. It still smells. Not as bad as any of the other epoxies, but you can do this one inside. The other epoxies that they use, you have to use it in a ventilated area. So this one costs more.